Hey, I'm Allie. I'm a ski expert at Curated, and I've helped over thousands of people find the right gear for them. Yesterday, I was able to get out on the Faction Prodigy 2X in a 165, and I had an absolute blast. Faction claims that this is an intermediate all the way up to expert all-mountain freestyle-oriented ski. Just so you know, I am not sponsored by any of these brands, so you'll get my true, unbiased opinion. And don't forget, if you want help finding the perfect gear for you, click the link in the description below and we'll get you set up. My overall impression of this ski was that it was an absolute blast. I had a little bit of trouble in the morning getting through the powder that was a little bit chundery, but once we got into the steep and deeps, I really didn't want to get off the mountain. So make sure you have your snacks and your sunscreen, because you won't want to get off the mountain either. The Prodigy 2X is not a true twin tip. It actually is a partial twin tip where the tail is a little bit more narrow than the front. It actually has a ton of camber in it, as you can see here, which makes it really fun and poppy out there and really powers you out of those turns. Because this is an all-mountain ski with a little bit of freestyle orientation, it's gonna be stiffer than your typical park ski. It's definitely not a race ski out there, but I did feel some good stability. It was a little bit hard to find some icy areas yesterday as we had a sick pow day, but whenever we were coming home on those groomers, I felt like those edge hold was really nice. This thing had a ton of energy. It just really felt like it was pushing me out of those turns and connecting them really well. It wanted to go fast, however, I would still keep it at moderate speeds so that you can control it whenever it starts getting less damp. If you want to take this thing into the park, go for it. It's gonna absolutely rip on more of those big air and like pipe situations. However, it's not too wide at 98 underfoot that you can't handle any rails. Taking it down boxes as well, and it was super fun. If you're really just looking to do some rail jams, I would go with the 1X for this one. At the beginning of the day, whenever I was getting into some chundery powder, it didn't really like that very much. However, once we got into a steeper pitch, that's where this thing really started to shine. Taking this thing into the trees had a smile on my face the entire time. I was able to get those quick turns around some tight trees and just have so much fun. I would recommend these skis to intermediate skiers that already know how to ride switch. I would tell beginners to stay away from these skis though. They're gonna be a little bit much for you. If I could take these skis anywhere in the world, it'd be right here to Copper Mountain in Colorado. It has a fantastic park and plenty of natural features. Skis work differently for different types of skiers. If you want help finding the right skis for you, reach out to me or one of my fellow experts and we'll be happy to help you out. And if you like this video, make sure to hit subscribe to see more content from Curated.